that is it. That is the official show. There is one last thing that I wanted to do with you guys outside of that. Nobody's joined in?
You had like 3 people on and off that lived it, but nobody's commented.
That's fine. I mean, it's out of the normal schedule. People don't know what to expect. They thought I was going to be there at 11. I wasn't there at 11. I'm so sorry. But I decided to take that and move forward. All right. As promised, we are going to read a couple of things from this book that I really enjoy. I bought it as soon as I saw it. The guy didn't even have to really sell it to me. He wanted to. He had a whole sales speech ramped up, ready to go, and I was like, I don't care about that, dude. I want your book because your book is awesome. All right, everybody, this is Blue, a mindfulness tale, and it is written by Hill Schroeder, illustrated by Nuri Kelly. You see that?
Yes.
Yeah,
fine,
good. And it's all in. All right, good. And we are going to read about halfway through this book. It goes relatively quick, guys. All right, Blue, a mindfulness tale, written by Hill Schroeder and illustrated by Nuri Kelly. And it was even signed with a little heart and everything. It was a great event that we got to go to. A good art thing called the Pancakes and Booze Fest. If you guys are ever in Atlanta or any really major area, look up the Pancakes and Booze Fest.
They have them in like Chicago and I think Philadelphia, North Carolina.
Yeah, they've got them all over. Just Google Pancakes and Booze or look it up on Facebook. They have a really good curated Facebook site to show where you can get art and music and pancakes and booze.
Fruit.
All right, so there are dedications in here. There are quotes that really helped inspire this one. This book, like this one from, I can't pronounce that because I'm not good at reading names that aren't written from romantic background. So hopefully out there, if he educate me, because I didn't Google that. I probably should have looked it up. When we are mindful, deeply in touch with the present moment, our understanding of what goes on deepens, and we're filled with acceptance, joy, peace, and love. And this was written at the Mongolian Grove Monastery in Batesville, Mississippi, and it is partnering with Trees for Future to plant 3 trees for every book sold. So I plant 3 trees when I bought this. I did not realize that. Okay, guys, here we go. A young bluebird sat in his nest, high in the trees. In his comfy lot, he found shelter from the breeze. This young bird didn't think very highly of himself, so he looked outside from his nest's cozy shelf. Whenever the bluebird tried to sing, he did not like what he heard. He wanted to look like the cardinal and sing like the mockingbird. I forgot this book rhymed, so when I started this, I lost the cadence, but I'm finding it. He watched the ants hard at work and the squirrels hard at play, but when he tried to do either, his fears got in the way. He thought that if he never tried, he couldn't fail the test. The bluebird wasn't centered. He sat at the edge of his nest. One day, the wind blew strong, and the bluebird was so small. The wind blew him out of the nest, and the bird began to fall. He fell fast, spinning head over tail and tail over head. He was so very frightened and overcome with dread. Time slowed as he fell, and at last he hit the ground. When he struck the earth, he made an awful sound. His body landed with a loud, hard thud, and he laid there stunned and covered in mud. And though he was shocked and his body hurt, he picked himself off and shook off the dirt. He thought the fall would end his life, but he did survive. As his breath came back to him, he felt glad to be alive. He looked high at his nest and cried, "I'll never get back home." The branch and nest and wind and rain was all he'd ever known. "I'm not so good or smart enough. I'm ugly and I'm weak." The bluebird believed these words as they came out of his beak. With a heavy heart, his eyes scanned down the big tree trunk until they fell upon the peaceful gaze of the wise old chipmunk. He had a wonderful glow about him, sitting underneath the tree, with a loving smile on his face and his legs folded at the knee. "Hello, my friend," the monk told the bird. "Relax, all is well." I have a feeling you'll fly back home sooner than you can tell. Fly? Are you kidding? I can't even sing a pretty song. Maybe I could just fly home if I've been practicing all along. Well, you haven't been, so why speak of yesterday? We are right here, right now, so let's focus on today. Today stinks, said the bird. The wind is blowing hard. It blew me out my nest and down into your front yard. Why focus on what's wrong when you can focus on what's right? You're alive, the flower's blooming, and the sun is shining bright. Be aware of what you tell yourself and try not to express strife. Speak only of positive things, for your words become life. I feel like I'm channeling my my inner George Takei with a monk, just a little bit.
Now everybody Google George Takei because I don't know who that is.
He's Sulu from Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody knows George Takei. Oh my. Yeah, that guy. Anyway, he has a good point, the bluebird thought. This chipmunk seemed to know a lot. How do you know everything? What makes you so smart? Because when I seek answers, I look inside my heart. There is so much love and peace and joy in your heart center. Beautiful treasures await you there, should you decide to enter. Love? Peace and joy? That sounds absurd. Not inside me, maybe some other bird. Cardinals have a lovely coat, and mockingbirds sing a joyful song. But I'm just blue, and when I tweet, it comes out sounding wrong. There's nothing wrong with how you sing or the color of your wings. Your songs and colors are your own, and they are beautiful things. And that's all I was going to read today, guys. Really, I mean, that starts off with a good allegory for a lot of us. When things happen and they're inopportune, a lot of us tend to dwell on the negative, on what just happened, on the mud that you splattered in, on the dirt that you're shaking off, and not so much on who you are under that dirt and what you can do afterwards once you do shake it all off. Not all of us are going to be able to find a wise old chipmunk underneath a tree to help us with that, but we're going to see next time on how that bird starts to listen and maybe become a more purposeful being. I think that's it. Though things out there may suck, they're not going to define us as individuals. As always, I want to thank everybody for watching. I love you so much. I'm Michael, Marley behind the camera, and I'll talk to you guys later. Save me a seat.